Hello and welcome to my channel, and welcome to today's video where I would like to show you the combination of SOLIDWORKS and Excel by showing you all the basics behind the Excel design tables in SOLIDWORKS. And this can be an extremely powerful tool if you would like to make a lot of different configurations on your part within a short amount of time. Okay, so the example that I would like to show you here today is a palette with a lot of different wooden plates on it, and what I would like to do is that I would like to change the number of plates stacked on each other, and the thickness of the plates, the width, and the length of the plates. So the very first thing that I would recommend you to do is to name the different dimensions that you have, so that it becomes a lot easier for you to identify which different dimensions are what in your design table. So what you should do here is to open up the different dimensions and go in here and call this, for instance, the width. And over here we have the length of the plates. We do also have the thickness over here that we would like to define as well. Yes. And the next thing that we would like is, of course, the linear pattern. We would like to define a couple of things there, because that is also really important. So we have the distance between the plates, which should be equal to the thickness of the plates. So I'll just call this for distance. And here, well, finally we have the number of plates that we would like stacked on each other. And I should of course choose the linear pattern here. So the number of plates stacked on each other, and I should just move it here to be able to change the name on it. So here we have the number. Okay, so let's get started on what we're here for. So what you should do now is to go to insert, tables, and select design table. And you can do this in many different ways. I would first just like to show you how you create it from auto create, and then also from blank. So that you can customize it exactly how you want it. But in most cases, the auto create function here is the best one to choose. Okay, so let's just let SOLIDWORKS work a bit. Okay, so all the different things that I would like to include here is the ones that I have changed the name on. So I'll just press OK here. So here we actually have my design table, and we have all the different kind of things here. So all the different configurations that I would like to create, I can just name them down here and enter the dimensions that I would like. So this is how you create the design table with the auto create. I will also just try to do it without that. So when pressing outside that schema, well, you will close your design table and just delete it, so that we can create one from blank. So I would like to insert another design table, and I would like to create it from blank. And what you do here is that I don't want to import anything. I'll just say OK, and then open up my design table again, edit table. And now I would like to define the different columns that I should have here. So we have the width here. So by pressing here, it automatically adds it to my design table. So here we have the width, we have the length, and we have the thickness of the plates. And we would also like the distance here. Wow, that's far away. Far out, doesn't really matter. And the number of plates. So here we have the exact same design table. We just created it from blank in the way that we wanted it to be. So these are the two ways that I recommend you doing it. And as I said, in most cases, the auto create way is the by far easiest one. Okay, so I would just close it again and open it up in my Excel sheet, because I like to work directly from the Excel sheet. So what I'll do here is to edit table in new window, and now it opens up a completely, I'll just say okay to this, completely new table here. So now we can also use all the different formulas and functionalities in Excel. And what I would like to do is to insert some dimensions of my plates here. So these are all the different configurations that I would like to create. And here I can use some of the different functions to create all these different dimensions for the width, for the length, thickness, and so on. So what I use here is the right function. With the right function, I would like to use it on this field, and I would like to get the 4 first numbers from the right, so that I get the dimensions for my width dimension. And when it's placed over here on the left, it is just a text value, because this returns a text value. So I would just like to create to use the value function to make it a value. Okay, so now I can just drag this all the way down, and we have all the different width dimensions for all the different configurations that I would like to create. So we'll just do the same with the length. Here we would like to get something in the middle of the text, so we will use, well, again, the value function. Inside the value function, I would like to use the mid function. I would like to use it on here, and now I would just like to count 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would like this function to start from the 4th character, and I would like the following 4 numbers to be a part of this cell. Yeah, so here we have the length of the plates as well, and in the end we would like the thickness, and this is just exactly the same like I did in the beginning. It is just with the left function, so that we start from the left. So let's just again use value left. I would like this to be my text, and I would like the 2 first values from this, and here we also have that. Okay, and we know the distance between the plates must always be equal to the thickness of the plates. And here we have, well, the number of plates stacked on each other, and these are different in my case. With the 38 millimeter thickness, I would like there to be 35. With the 33 thickness, I would like there to be 33. So I would just like to drag that all the way down here. And with those with a thickness of 50, I would like 22 plates stacked on each other. I can just type that all the way down. So here we have the design table, and when I close this design table, all these different configurations will be added to my part, and I should now have all these configurations with the different plates stacked on each other. So here we see, here there should be all the thin plates stacked on each other, and there should be 35 of these. Here we have a thicker part. This is also not as wide. It is just 777 millimeters wide. And we also here have the really thick ones where we only have 22 stacked on each other. Okay, so these are actually all the very basics of using design tables. It is really powerful tool to make a lot of different unique configurations really quickly, and you can also use all the knowledge that you have from Excel to extract this data from, for instance, a text field like I had in my case. So this is a very powerful way to combine SOLIDWORKS with Excel and get all the different functionalities combined, so that you use less time on creating all the different configurations that you can do in Excel quite quickly. So this was actually what I wanted to share you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. So thank you for listening, and have a really nice day. Thank you.